Good evening, everybody. Welcome to yet another art stream. Ramen making an early appearance today. Making an early appearance today. All right, we are going to be working on commissions today. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. We're going to be working on drawing these characters, doing kind of a selfie pose-ish. So that's these four characters right here. There's a fifth one behind here, but we're focusing on them today. And really getting a good, clean sketch of them. See, this is supposed to be like a ponytail almost. Back here, maybe it'll look better. And he's got like a fur coat. It'll come over this shoulder. Kind of goes here and over. And he's got more of a fur coat over there. You make these point up. And I really need to get this commission done before before the end of the month. We'll just say before the end of the month. Finished one off stream a few days ago. But it's nice to be working on them on stream again. So he's got like a belt thing right here. It looks like. This is mostly to get the composition and maybe some patterns down for this cloak here. Let's see, I think her hair would come straight down. There. It might look a little cuter to take some artistic liberty with this and maybe just put like a couple of small spots around her eyes and then maybe a big one. And she's based on a giraffe, obviously, so she's gonna have a long neck. Really need to clean up the hands for this. Yo, Sandbag, you're drawing too? What's the word? Well, the word is commissions right now. Because that's what we be working on. Trying to figure out how her hair goes. It's pretty much shoulder length, right? So we'll just do that. Her shoulders are shrugged up. Like I want to make it obvious that this was very much not their idea. And then this dude's hand over here. Right, now that we have her, move on to the gremlin. So we can actually get their hair right. Because I messed up on a piece of it. See, do I need to do that on the other side too? Yeah, pretty much. And I like to draw hair like this in like big chunks. It's pretty much anywhere that's like the underside of her hair, it looks like it'll be darker. Remember, you don't want to draw anything twice that you don't have to. Okay, let's see. Her outfit's actually quite simple. So she has that. I think this goes around here. This guy's outfit might be a little harder. Actually, you know, it would be even funnier than having his hand right here. Is if instead he was grabbing everybody and squishing them in. So, like, if his hand was here, or like you could just see his fingers there. Like he's forcing everyone to do this. Oh, you're drawing a Pokemon trainer? Cool. Is it a commission or just for fun? This is the guy I have the least amount of work done on. Oh, it's your own thing? Well, cool. I need to get back to work on my own thing. I need to work on Project Valkyrie again. It's been a year since I posted a chapter. I think that's a long enough break from working on it. The movie Perish Song. Ooh. I don't think I've ever heard of that movie. Well, cool. If you want to post some progress stuff on Discord, feel free to. Deltarune tomorrow. I think I might actually have Deltarune. I remember playing it. No, a move? Oh, I thought you said movie. Deltarune tomorrow. Actually, Deltarune a few days ago, because now it's out. People have already picked out the Tumblr Sexy Man from it, because every game's got to have one. And for anyone that doesn't know what that is, it is the one character from any piece of media that people will absolutely just fawn over for no reason. The Onceler from the Lorax was a Tumblr Sexy Man at one point. There is no rhyme, there is no reason, but there's always one in every single piece of media on the planet that someone will pick out. It wasn't the Lorax. No, it was not the Lorax. Hey, Amir. Over there on YouTube. Now we get to work on her, but I'm not showing her reference on stream because it's a little spicy. She's supposed to be a panther lady. You don't have Twitch? Twitch is free! What do you mean you don't have Twitch? How can one not have Twitch? Well, she's also a little older, so I guess you could say she's a cougar. Need to draw these eyes a little more flat. I made her nose way too big. Nose should be little and cat-like. I'll fix that mouse. That looks wrong. There we go. That looks a little better. Okay, I need to redo this whole face. I just can't get her eyes right. Apparently. Hang on, let me get my facial expression book. Yo, what's up, pork chop? All right. Facial expression book time. Pork chop, we are drawing some commissions. Hold on, I gotta find. Not anger, sadness, not surprise, not dislike, fear, romance, maybe. Because I want her to, like, have, like, her eyes kind of half open. Need some expressions from the side. Okay. Let me try this. No, that looks wrong. All right, let me pull up at least the head from this. Now you see my issue? She's got like these really pretty big eyes. And I don't know how to draw them. Did I get invited to VGen? I've been on VGen for a while now. You can throw money at me on there and I will draw for you. My commissions right now are 25% off. They're just squish them together. This shape is how I used to draw all of my eyes. And then I started rounding it off a little more. Squish the top and bottom eyelashes. Ooh, we might have something here. Don't hold your breath too much, but we might have something. But it seems difficult. Most of the time, the way that I got in, I applied on Twitter. They do giveaways of artist codes on Twitter like every week. This is a very funny song. Yeah, you just find one of their posts that they make for like on their Twitter account, and then follow the instructions on there. That's really it. Yeah, usually either that or an artist can give you a code and invite you. I don't know how many invite codes I have. Rum! I don't know what you're doing, but you need to stop whatever. You hear me? You stop it. You stop that. Chad, I don't know what he was doing, but... Was he being a good boy? Was Ramen being a good boy? Was Ramen being a good boy? Was Ramen being a good boy? Everyone get your pup snoots. Get your pup snoot emote out. There he is. Here he comes. He's a good boy. He's always good boy. He's always good boy, except when he does stuff he's not supposed to, and that he know against the rules. I think it's a sub emote, if I remember right. I think I made it a sub emote. Wow. Wow. What the wow, wow. Ramen. Not right now, Bubba. Yeah, the rest of her reference I probably won't put right here on Twitter or on Twitch because I don't feel comfortable doing so. Actually, hold up. So she's got a fairly big chest. I'm gonna say that. That's really all I'm gonna say because I'm gonna be adjusting her design a bit so that I am comfortable drawing it. And the commissioner knows about that, and he has agreed to let me do so. I'm gonna have her like rest her hand on her tail because she also has a tail. She's got a big fur coat too. Well, she's at least supposed to have a big fur coat. It looks like it just goes around her upper half and then just ends here. And her design is almost all leg. Like I'm not afraid of drawing a little, like a little skin. But if y'all saw how much it was on here, you might agree with me. I'm actually going to put this cut like down here. And then maybe have her like socks start there or something. Actually, her tail's going right here. So I won't be drawing any of that. Oh, that hand looks awful. That hand looks terrible. Maybe have it coming over her tail like that. I mean, I'll try and stay as faithful to the original as I can, but realistically, let's see. Wow, I need to work on my hands a lot. So tonight's not going to be a very, like, uber-duper long stream, because I've got work kind of early in the morning, but at least I got some work done on this. Y'all have to be at work at 7:30 in the morning. She is very lean, but she has a big, big poofy coat. Pumas are very, very lean, though. You are right. Pumas have very skinny tails, too. Who are these people? They are at the commissioner's OCs. All right. I am going to send this to him to be approved real quick. In the meantime, we're going to work on line art. Let's see, where is he? There you are. All right. So I am going to take a quick water break. We'll come back for a little bit, work on the line art. And yeah. An hour of drawing. Can't really get one of them done. Well, I had a bit of it done beforehand, to be fair. So I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go get some water. And I suggest that you do the same. So BRB. right, we're back. Sketch has been approved, so we will start on line art. Again, we will start from right to left like we've been doing. Now, this is a special commission because it's in the style of those G-Subs cups. But it's with multiple characters, so we will see how that turns out. Has anyone gotten the Switch 2? Yes, your boys, Liubi. If it was any secret who this commission was for anymore, it's for Liubi. These are Liubi's characters. Okay, Liubi, I do have to ask, are they all guys? Are they all guys? Well, I mean, I know of one that is very much not a guy. I forgot. Hang on. No, you sent it to me. I know you sent me their character profiles. The short one is girl. Okay, short one is girl. That's the one I meant. Well, her and her, obviously, but just making sure. Don't want to call people the wrong thing, you know? The Gremlin is female. I hate to say it. I think I called this one a girl the entire time. I don't know why my brain thinks like, oh, animal human hybrid? Duh, it has to be a girl. It's anime. I mean, they do that with cats. Why not with giraffes? It makes all the sense. I mean, shoot, you've got one that's a cat here. But it is in fact boy. It is in fact boy. Oh, it's a running gag that everyone thinks he's a girl. That's actually really funny. I like that as a running gag. Listen, if you do it right, misgendering people can be very funny. Also, Avatar: The Last Airbender proved that if done right, making fun of disabilities can also be very funny. Toph is the perfect example that making fun of yeah, that's Lyubi. That's the artist behind these characters. Making fun, but Toph is very much proof that as long as you do it right, making fun of a disability can be hilarious. Like, when they're like trying to find Appa, and then Sokka tries to draw Appa, and she says, "Yeah, that looks just like Appa to me." And he goes, "Thank you." And then says, "Why do you have to be so mean?" Or yes, or can you watch where you're going? And she goes, "No." He's like, valid point. Toph had such a good sense of humor. Toph is such a good character. Honestly, Toph is one of my favorite fictional characters. We have... Oh, wow, it needs to be, like, way longer, like, down to his knees. See, now, here's the thing, Lyubi. I figured that the one in the dress was the girl. I just kind of figured... They just can't get my nose right. Like, it's... Well, yeah, don't worry. We'll find him, ma'am. Well, thank you. Ma'am? You want a dose of this right now? It's KDA. Oh. I forget. I feel like you've told me before, Liubi. Are these guys for an original like project of yours? I'm sorry. Is that KDA and Megalovania? Heart attack. That's a good name for it. I like that name. That's a very cute name. Is it going to be like a comic, Liubi? Are you posting it on Webtoon or Tapas or anything like that? No one will be any the wiser. Oh my word, if y'all hear all that popping, that's my bones. It's my bones. Oh yeah, our pork chop? What kind of webcomic you making? I'm a comic artist myself. Even though I haven't posted a chapter of my comic project Valkyrie, haven't posted a chapter in almost a year. I don't know. I was burnt out for a little while with comics, and then I started doing Dungeon Henshin, thinking that would help, and it didn't really, but now I'm wanting to like, okay, I owe it to y'all to get back into it, write the story that I'm wanting to tell. I owe it to my fans who have been waiting very patiently. Happens in Neon Summer. Ooh. The game with the stressful captcha. You know what we should play on stream at some point? We should play the password game on stream. If y'all have never played the password game, it is so funny. You know what I should do? There we go. Now they're even. Wait, why is stream avatars not showing up on here? Hang on, did I? Oh my word, I never turned it off. You can't have streams without scuff, people. There y'all are. There y'all are. Yay. I love characters having like big round glasses and then just having like tiny little pupils in them. We're gonna dismiss that ad break. Boop. Snoozed for 5 minutes. I gotta see here. Okay, so it's almost like a big banana peel for hair. Really? This mix again? I'll tell you right now, I think this man's gonna be a maniac. This man's gonna be a maniac. He's the only normal looking one. Listen, his friends have giraffe ears or shark teeth or are her or are a panther. So this guy has to be absolutely insane. Is he? But I feel like he's the quiet kind of crazy. You know, like he says like he says things that are a little off-putting every now and again, and it makes you wonder, like, has he lost it? But he's also like the only functioning member of society out of the whole group. How did I know? He's the only one that doesn't have, like, animal traits or gray skin. He has to be crazy in order to fit in with them. Yes, it's the human of the animal group. he adopts their traits the most. It's like Mugen Rider from One Punch Man. He has 0 superpowers and yet is one of the most heroic people I've ever seen. Shout out to my boy Moomin Rider, by the way. Moomin Rider is the GOAT. Hands down. But Moomin Rider is the GOAT because he exemplifies what it means to be a hero. It's not because he has cool powers or is super strong or anything like that. It's because he helps people because it's the right thing to do. That's what makes him a superhero. He literally rides to battle on a bicycle. Pretty sure all he does is show up, get thrashed, and leaves. Now, he is not the best character in One Punch Man, but he is the one that embodies being a hero the most. Yeah, because everyone listens to Moomin Rider. Liubi, I know you specifically will like this very much because you're a Tokusatsu fan. I've been thinking of doing a cover of the intro for the Japanese Spider-Man show. Have y'all ever seen the Japanese Spider-Man Tokusatsu show called Spider-Man? Oh yeah, Liu is like a huge Tokusatsu. Though Liuzatsu is the reason I like Kamen Rider. His first commission from me was Kamen Rider Ichigo, which technically his first commission from me was to watch all of Heisei Generations and then draw my favorite. And I didn't do it, and now I wish I had. You beat that me up right now. Is there an emote to dap someone up? This might be the closest you have. Do I need to put like the... Do I need to make a dap me up emote for subs? Or for like a follower emote, maybe? Make it out of 2 of my OCs, maybe? You could dap him up by going and following him. Oh, I'm not following you. What? Liubi, do you stream? I forget if you stream. He doesn't wear gloves, does he? No, he's just... bare skin, raw hand. Ad time. Yubi, you should totally stream, by the way. Now that ads are over. You should totally stream. We could do collabs. I can help you get set up and everything if you wanted to actually, like, try it one day. Get you set up with OBS and just stream and draw together. Okay, let's see. I've got one more little piece of line to do. Then I think I'm going to call it for a night because I got to be at work a little early in the morning. And with that, I think I'm going to call it for a night. So thanks again for tuning in, everybody. You did get the VGen thing. Hope you get a code. Yeah, I hope you do too, Pork Chop. I would love for you to join us on VGen. And speaking of VGen and commissions and all that, did you know my commissions are 25% off right now? So you can throw money at me and I will draw whatever you want within reason. If you like my art, don't forget my Instagram and my Twitter. Also, if you want to join in on the community stuff, you can hit up our Discord server. You can just click that little link and it'll drop you right in. Let's find somebody to raid, as is tradition for Twitch. Let's see, who should we raid? Chat, do y'all have a suggestion on who we should raid? Let me drag it all over there so I can see over here. Let's see. Club Bug Girl. Oh, Repentant Jesus is live. Yeah, we can raid her. We can raid Repent. One. You got to be more specific, man. I don't know who Kwai is. But we can raid. All right, we'll start raiding Repent to Jesus. She is playing, let me see. It looks like she is playing Bug Fables, the Everlasting Sapling right now. So don't forget to copy down the raid message, and we will see y'all next time, probably tomorrow night. I've been trying to be a bit more consistent with my streams. So hopefully tomorrow night around 8:30-ish, we could work on some more art together. Have a great rest of your night, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.